Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be the last video in my 12 perfumes for Christmas series. So this video is a little late because I did end up changing my 12th perfume for Christmas. So if you want to get straight into what my 12th perfume for Christmas is, please go to this timestamp right here, as well as you could check out my description box because I do have an unboxing of my 12th perfume that I ended up exchanging. I do have a little bit of a story time, and then I get into my 12th perfume. So I am filming this video on the 31st. Today is New Year's Eve. I finally got my 12th perfume. I got it last night and decided to film my video today, and then this will be my first video of 2020. So happy New Year's, guys. I hope that 2020 is amazing for us all, but let's go ahead and get into this video. First, we are going to start with what would have been my 12th perfume for Christmas, but I did not enjoy this scent. This scent is in a lot of people's collections. A lot of people like this scent. It just did not work out on my skin. So please stick around and I will go over that. But let's go ahead and get into the unboxing as well as my first impressions. And while I'm filming, I might as well just do this quick first impressions and then I'll just insert it in my video because I am ready to test this baby out. And that is Hypnotic Poison, the EDT. They didn't have the EDP. That's actually the one I wanted, but I went ahead and added that to my Christmas wish list, and I picked up the EDT just because I have been hearing that these two scents are very different. So I figured if I get the EDP, it'll be different enough. So this one is the Eau de Toilette version. So we're gonna go ahead and sniff this. And I really like this bottle. I believe they changed the bottle a little bit, but it's like a nice apple shape. Very pretty. Let's see. Ooh. I do get that Play-Doh scent. Oh my god. I can't believe I actually picked that up. And picking up vanilla. So for this one, when I saw the reviews, a lot of people mentioned Play-Doh. And I wonder if that's in the Eau de Parfum version, but definitely I do pick it up in the EDT. But it does, maybe it doesn't. I'll see if that goes away. And I will follow this up, but I did pick up that note, which is crazy to me. So again, that's Hypnotic Poison by Dior. And it's not a bad scent, but I do pick up that note. Let's go ahead and get right back into the video. So as you can tell, the scent, there's just that note in there that I just do not love. I did end up getting the Eau de Parfum version. My brother did end up gifting me the perfume. I do really enjoy the EDP version. The EDT, I don't know if it's because it's the original. I pick up the Play-Doh note at the top, the heart, and the base. I tried 3 different occasions to love this perfume. The EDT version, the Eau de Toilette, I just could not get on board with. I smelled it, and not that there's anything wrong with the scent of Play-Doh, but it's just not a scent that I want on me, and I couldn't get anything else from that perfume. The Play-Doh scent was just way too strong for me, so I did not enjoy that scent. And I don't return perfumes, I just pass it on. But after wearing it on 3 different occasions, I wore it like to work, I wore it to sleep, I wore it out with my husband. He did not really enjoy the scent. It wasn't a scent that I thought my mom would like, so I just decided I'm gonna return it. My intentions were to exchange. I just wanted to pick out another scent. When you spent $50 at Ulta, you got a free throw. Before I could even ask, the girl was like, do you want to exchange the scent so you can keep your throw? I know it's dumb. I like to get free stuff. It was an adorable throw, so I was like, yes. When I first got there, so let me go back. So I already knew what I was gonna pick out in exchange for this one, and that was Flower Bomb. So Flower Bomb had this really pretty snowflake looking set. I waited 1 day too long. I was actually going to do the exchange the weekend before, and I wish I would have, because I would have realized they didn't carry that one in store. I would have returned this and I would have been able to get that one and still get my free throw. It sold out. So I went to 2 different Ultas to see if they even sold Flower Bomb. Finally, when I got to the second Ulta, the girl's like, very select stores, very few stores carry it in store. You can only get it online. And they only had the 1 ounce online and then the real big one. And I wanted the 1.7. At this point, me and my husband were already hungry. So I did leave that Ulta and we went across the street to eat. And then when I was done eating, I'm like, I want to go back. I just want to exchange this. So I went back, and when the girl said, go ahead and test out other perfumes, I started testing out perfumes. And I don't know if maybe the security guard saw me for a second time. As I was testing out perfumes, one of the perfumes I was holding went off. Murphy's Law, I don't know. But when the security guard, some young kid, came, I handed him the perfume. I'm like, it just went off. And he's like, okay. So he left to go turn it off. I continued testing out different scents. And my husband was texting and wasn't really paying attention. And I would just spray something and have him smell it. And I kept noticing that when I would look up, the security guard who was standing at the front of the store was now in the perfume section, pretty much following us around. I get it. The perfume went off, but cut me some slack. At one point I went off, some time had passed, and I called my husband. I'm like, where are you? I guess he had told me he was going to Marshall's, but I didn't hear him. So he went right next door to Marshall's, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get ready to leave because this guy's really annoying me. But this was the week before Christmas, so I really wanted to film that weekend and get my video up. So I went to Ulta associate that was out on the floor. And I'm like, hey, can you help me pick out a scent? What is your top sellers? Very sweet girl. She came out. She started telling me what the top sellers were. I was hoping that by her being with me and maybe him overhearing, he would leave me alone. But no, he continued to follow me around the store. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. He was making me very uncomfortable. I went to the front to wait in line so that I could return my perfume. When I got up there, he was up there behind the cashier talking to her. I was so angry that he was standing there basically watching me. So this was the bag that I had, and I purposely opened it, exaggerated, and just started pulling out my wallet. I wanted him to see that I had nothing in my bag. I was so upset. I don't know if maybe that got him to leave, but he finally left. And I told the girl, I'm just gonna buy it online. I wanted to complain, but I felt like I was gonna cry because I was that upset that he treated me that way, that I just wanted to get out of the store. So I returned it, and I was like, I'll just get the throw and get my points and everything online. The girl was super nice. She returned everything, and then I went to Marshall's and got my husband, and we left. It just kept bothering me to the point that I made my purchase online. I missed out on the free throw. They sold out. I just kept thinking about it. I didn't like the way I was treated. So I did end up writing to Ulta and telling them my experience. They said they were going to have someone call me. It's been over a week now, and no one's reached out to me. A couple days later, I got the Ulta survey, and it asked if my issue was resolved, and I said no, and I explained everything, and I still nothing. No one's called or reached out to me about it. Now, will I stop shopping at Ulta? No. I love Ulta. I like their point system. I'm just very disappointed with the way I was treated. No one should ever be made to feel like they're a criminal, especially if they're not a criminal. So that was very disappointing. I won't be going back to that Ulta until I know that guy's gone. Again, it was a young kid. I'm sure, he'll eventually quit that job, get something else. There is an Ulta closer to me, so luckily that's not my normal Ulta, but that experience, it was not a good one. So that's my little story time. Now let's get into the perfume that I ended up picking up. I did spray several perfumes. So once the perfume dried down, all the perfumes, my husband liked the Joy Intense as well as Miss Dior's Blooming Bouquet, as well as the Lancome doll. So he did like those three. But there was one I just could not stop smelling, and that was Lancome's Idol. So this was not on my perfume wish list. This was not a perfume I was expecting to pick up. This was actually a perfume that when it came out, I checked out other YouTubers' videos, and after seeing their videos, I kind of wrote it off, which is something you shouldn't do because perfume is so personal. But a lot of people would say that this was basic. It wasn't anything special. At initial spray, this was basic to me, but when this dried down, I could not stop smelling my wrist. This is what the box looks like. And then when you open it, it does come with a roller ball. I would have preferred if it was a spray, but it is a roller ball. I know a lot of people complained about the bottle. So this is the 1.7, and I don't know if maybe they have the bigger one. This feels comfortable. I guess because I have a phone and my phone feels natural in my hands. The bottle doesn't bother me, and I think that's pretty that it lays flat. So again, I wasn't expecting to love this scent. And it opens up very beautiful, very fruity, but then it dries down and it's this beautiful floral fruity musk that I don't have a lot in my collection. I do have Dylan Blue, which is to me a little bit more citrus, but it's similar with the floral. I do think that Perfumes are coming out with this more fresh rose, and I did mention that when I talked about my Dylan Blue, that it isn't like your typical rose scent where it's like that heavy vintage rose, like straight roses. It's more of a fresh green rose, more clean. And even when they describe this, they say it's a modern clean rose, like a modern clean take on rose. So I do think that rose is becoming a little bit more fresh. So the notes on this are Esparto rose, Centifolia rose, bergamot pear, jasmine grandiflorum, and then a clean and glow accord. But again, there is rose in here. You do get it when it opens. It's more bright, and then it's more of a like a rosy musk, but like a clean rose. Super pretty, very vibrant, and that's why I don't feel like this is anything basic. It is an easy scent. This is a very everyday easy scent. Would definitely go in like my feminine category, a very feminine, classy, pretty scent. So I did end up enjoying this more than I thought I would, just because a lot of the reviews said it was kind of basic. So I will definitely have to follow this perfume up and let you know how it performs, the sillage, the lasting power on it. But I can tell you that I did enjoy it that first day that I sprayed it. I really enjoyed the dry down. So I'm really excited to try this out and then maybe give you an update on several of my perfumes at once. Let me know in the comments below, do you own this perfume? Do you like it? Is it one that maybe you weren't too crazy about? Is it maybe it's a little too basic for you? But let me know in the comment section below. Again, guys, Happy New Year. I cannot wait to see what this new year brings. I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, but that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me and haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when I upload. And until next time, guys, bye.